Hey friend, welcome to Sarah's Sacred Distillery. I am Sarah, your creator and curator of this community. So let me give you a quick tour around of how this community works and how to find the courses and content that you're looking for. So I'm going to share my screen here. All right, here we are on the homepage of the community. So really the way this community works is a lot like a Facebook group. It is a community platform. So when you're on here on the home screen, it's just like a Facebook page or a lot like it. There's an opportunity here for you to leave any thoughts, questions, comments, inspirations you have. And then as you scroll down past our featured content, then you're just going to see a running library of all of the content as it's posted inside the community. So this is unorganized, totally just by date and time, a scrolling list of all content, including any comments that community members leave. So the best way to navigate to our courses, you've really got two options here. The fire and water paths are clearly identified over here on the left. So these are our e-courses that are published each week, and they take about 50 minutes to complete. So let's go into the fire path. Here we are. So we have one course published so far, that's this week, when we just launched these courses. When you come in, you can read the overview if you'd like to just get a little more information, or jump right into the practice. So here you see this week we're working with the theme of purification here in the fire path. Get a little bit of information about that. And then you can jump right into your practices. So this is broken up so that you can do it over the course of the week or all at once based on your schedule. You've got your 25 minutes of movement, 15 minutes of meditation, and a journaling exercise. All of this is going to be around exploring and embodying the quality of purification. So let's just jump in here real quick. If you click on the movement, you're going to see that we publish a goal for the movement. So back bend is what we're working with this week in the fire path because it shakes up and releases tension. So it is like a purification of the physical body and the stress held there. You'll see the strength requirement, and just so you know, in the fire path, basically moderate to strong is going to be these practices, what these practices are going to be, because they're intended to be warming, they're intended to embody heat for fire. If you're in the app, we've provided a link here that makes it easy to click on the video and expand it to your full screen on your mobile phone. If you're on your desktop, you can just click play right here and expand out if you'd like.
Welcome to today's practice.
So pretty easy. Let's get out of here. All right. So once you're done, you can complete your practice so that you can keep track of where you are, move on to the next piece of your practice. You can also leave a comment if you have questions. Feel free to leave your questions here. I'm watching, I will see, and I will for sure respond and would love your feedback. So that's the fire path. Let me go back to the network. The water path is going to work just the same. The difference with the water path is that it's more of a restorative, it's a cooling path. The movement in it's going to be a lot more gentle, and so the themes that we explore are also relating to water, overcoming, cleansing, restoring. So these paths just provide you with a structured way of practicing movement, meditation, and journaling so that you can really start to embody and understand these themes, how they work in the yoga tradition, but more importantly, how they work in your life. Now, if you just want to get to a quick class, you don't have time or the desire to follow through the structured courses, that's totally fine. We've got that option for you too. All of our movement practices are published in library format in the topics section. So you can go to the water path. If you just want to take a quick 25-minute restorative class, in here you will see stored all of the classes that are published in the water path. There will also be, as you can see, some special 60-minute restorative classes published here. Same in the fire path. All of our movement practices that are in the fire path will be libraried here. You can just come in, scroll through, select one. And again, we will occasionally publish a 60-minute class here for you. So for example, the one that's here right now is a 60-minute class on wheel that uses functional movement principles to help you, get into a deeper back bend, a more stable, a safer back bend. Also in the topics, if you scroll down, this is where you'll find your 20 minutes to yoga path. This is a 5-class series that is for brand new true beginners or anybody who wants to go back to the foundations of yoga and how the elements of air, pranayama, fire, bandha, earth, asana, how all of those elements work to create a foundation of inquiry through, somatic work. And so it's a really great, gentle 5-series class for true beginners or anybody who just wants to revisit those philosophical foundations and revisit how they work in the body. All of the guided meditations are libraried here as well. So any meditation that we publish in the e-courses is here. You can scroll through, just take any of the meditations. There are also some special meditations in here, a 30-minute meditation that first explores some sacred texts. So there are a lot of options here. If you just want to come in and grab something, you're just like, oh my God, I've got 20 minutes, I need a meditation. Right here you can find it. Lastly, in the topic section, if you want to follow along with my blog, I'll be posting more content here next week. Actually, next week meaning November 17th, that week of 2019, will be my first post around whiskey making. So if you're interested in home distilling or ceremonial use of whiskey, follow along right here. All right. I think that's just about everything. The only last thing that I want to tell you is that we do have a private chat functionality in the community. So if you have any questions that you want to send me that are about your personal practice or just anything that you don't want to share here on the broader page, you can send me a private message, and you can also find all of your members here. So yeah, I think that's really the tour. I'm just showing you the discovery page. It's just kind of another way to explore all of the topics and some of the content that's here. But I hope that's helpful to you. I'm really glad that you're here, and I look forward to seeing you in class and hearing your feedback on your experience.